Good morning, Shellstales. And where, oh, where has Shellstales been? I know that's right. But oh me, oh my, oh. It is 4:10 a.m. Oh. And you know what's happening? I'm going to tell you what's happening. I'm going to tell you what's happening right now. And I'm going to tell you what's been happening. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. So what's happening right now is I'm doing a little intro to the video I'm about to make. And I'm looking here and there and everywhere. Because, yeah. Anyway, everything I'm about to show you is things that I have been doing in the past week on top of working 2 jobs. I have been doing stuff in this house. I'm not done. But I got things rearranged. I got all my flowers planted and vegetables planted. Got a fence put up. Hedges trimmed. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff. Didn't get to paint like I wanted to, but we're going to get it done when I get back. But, so everything I want to show you is what I've been doing through the week. And that's what it's going to be about. I'm just keeping it real. I'm sleepy. I haven't been asleep because you know why? Every time we get ready to go somewhere, and that's what's coming up, we're going somewhere in the morning. And we're going somewhere, and I'll tell you in the morning where we're going. But right now, I just wanted to say that. And that every time we get ready to go somewhere like this, this happens on 2 occasions. It happens on Christmas Eve, and it happens when we get ready to go somewhere like this. So we're going to be gone for a week, and it's my in-laws and us, and we're going somewhere. We haven't went probably in about 2.5, maybe 3 years. And that's when the murders happened. Down in South Carolina. Down there in the corner down there. I don't know if any of y'all know about it, but we actually vacationed right next door to the house. That was their house. And I saw that lady that night before she and her son, but I seen either the husband or the son, but I'm thinking now it was the husband. He came and got a golf cart the first day we were there, and first or second day we was there, Saturday or Sunday, and it was turquoise. And when they showed it in the courtroom and they said they was about to show the golf cart, I was like, oh, if it's turquoise. I seen him come and get it. Me and my son was standing on the balcony and we looked over there because the truck pulled in real fast and backed into the house next to us. And the golf cart was loaded up onto the trailer and he was out of there in 2.2 and that hair was red. Did you hear what I say? That's why I don't know. It was really red. And the daddy's hair was kind of sandy blonde red. But this person's hair was shiny red. Shiny red. This was the daddy's hair. This was Murdoch's. The daddy's Alec. Alec spelled Alex. Alec. His hair color was kind of happening right here, but them sons, yeah, when you a young redhead and you a real redhead, it is vibrant. This ain't vibrant. This needs help, but that's it. This is the edging. Anyway, whoever come and got that golf cart was very bright redhead. And who else is tall? Who else was also tall, y'all? Who else was also tall? You know which one was also tall like the daddy. And the hair was bright red, like this dot here recording. It was bright red like that. But anyway, We ain't been down there since then. And when I first started my YouTube channel about a year ago, I did a little short when we went on a vacation like we're leaving for tomorrow. And when I said Pawpaw looking at me, I'm looking at Pawpaw. Or I'm looking at Pawpaw and Pawpaw looking for me. Because the boy in that video looked like the son. You know, not dislike him, but genre. And he was in a truck. I did a video right before that one. And on the sticker on the back of his truck, he said, what did it say on the back of that truck? He said, something about, you have to go look at it, something about daddy's money. Yeah, something about daddy's money. And you have to check the video out because I don't remember what it said myself. But anyway, and then we went to the same gas station. We were following him to the gas station. We went to the same gas station. And he must have seen me looking at him and wondered why I was looking at him. And when he came out of the store, he was really looking at me. And I caught it on camera. That's why I said, Pawpaw was looking for me. But anyway, my brother just walked by. He been done told me, you know, sister, you going to get some sleep? You going to get some sleep, sister? Because, you know, you got to go to bed. You got to drive. You know, you ain't been to sleep. You just been going, you know. So we're going to get back on that story, too. I get excited when it's time to leave, and I can't rest. I stay up. I want to make sure everything's right here in the house before I leave. I want to make sure I got everything I possibly need. And this is like Christmas Eve. You want to make sure everything's good. The house is ready. Everything's done. Tra-la-la. Can't sleep. But anyway, it's adrenaline. Next, I just want to say is, you know, so this is our first time headed back down that way since that tragedy. And, yeah, it was crazy. We was right next door. And the interviewer stopped me that morning and asked me had I heard about it. You know who I thought they was talking about when they was talking about, yeah, we're here, we're trying to get some interviews about the Murdaugh family. And I was like, with my mind, I was like, oh, you know, because back in the day at school, everybody always left money for the barrier islands and stuff like that. So I thought these were some older people that had passed on. And they had left money and they were saving the marshland and putting money into that and, you know, saving it and stuff. And she was like, no. They was, you know. So I was like, oh man, that's terrible. And me and my daughter was headed to Walmart right away. And she was in the car wondering who in the world I was talking to. A reporter. Trying to figure out which house is the house. I told her I didn't know. This house over here got people moving around. I don't know what's going on, man. As soon as we got in the car, and I told my daughter, because she was like, what's going on? We're ready to go. Well, let me tell you what just happened. And I told her what just happened. And then, as we're going down the road, I was on my phone, and I was figuring it out. And I was like, what just happened here? And I was like, oh, man, this is bigger than you know. There's a whole boat thing last year, and, ooh, the more they said what happened, I was like, off the rip. You can see what's going on here. But still to this day, me and my children, I want to hit them. I want to hit them when we say this, you know, because they still think that man did that didn't do it by himself. They think that man had somebody else help him. And so I tell my kids every time, I'm gonna hit y'all. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. If you don't stop saying that, you look confused. You're confused. You're confused. You confused like everybody all the way up into the moment the recording was played on the phone. Well, he rode that one all the way out. Till the bottom fell out. He wrote it out till it was played. So, anyway, as I say, we're headed back down there. And it's probably 4, I don't know. Oh, it's 4:30. TV says it. It's 4:30. I'm sitting on my bed. I'll show you the rest of it later. I might show you in the morning, but I might show you when I come back. But I might show you in the morning, because I'm really not done with this vanity setup and everything that I want it to be. But, who cares? It's come a long way from what you've seen, what you're going to see. Come a long way from that. And next, I guess that's about it. So I'm going to get ready to get off of here. Just want to tell you that a little bit. And I know that was a whole lot. But this is going to be a whole lot too. Enjoy. See you in a minute, because it's already the morning. Hey guys, I know that was a lot, but here's just a little more. This PS, so I can explain something to you. The reason I called the person Paw Paw is because that's what his daddy called him when he got up there on the stand. It was a nickname that it seemed like nobody had ever heard before. But his name was Paul. Rest in peace. But that was a tragedy. That was a tragedy. Shame on you, Mr. Man. Shame on you. But I call him Paw Paw in the video because that's what his daddy called him. That man. Did you? And if you watch the trial or you just find clips of it, here is one of his famous things. Well, he definitely cried with snot coming out of his nose now. He put on a show. He's a lawyer. They've been lawyers down there for 100 years. Oh, I hate, when that red-headed stuff happens and you get whiter. I done talked about that before, but it might not be happening. But that looks red, and that looks like that's a different color. Because I have, these are progressive. So I guess you got to look a certain way, and I can kind of see what's happening, but it's still kind of blurry. It's blurry right now. So the only thing I can say is all kind of shades going on here. Everywhere. Next, all I want to say is his famous word. What I remember. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I'm sorry. Last but not least, I'm not going to put the house in here, what I've did with the house for the past week. Just know when I get ready to show you that, when I get back, that's what I've done all week, this week, plus working. But I want to make it look different, make it look right and all better when I get ready to show you the before and after. But one thing I want to show you right quick is I got all my stuff down here packed, and I looked up, and this dog has made his way in this tiny space. I looked over there and seen him, and I thought it was part of the luggage. I was like, what is that? I don't even know how he came in. They love me. They want to be in here. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to show you the before and after, because I'm still not done with it. But I'll show you that when we get back, because I'm still got stuff to do. So anyway, enjoy this outside. That's so pretty. Had that for about 4 years. It keeps coming. Wonderful traffic. We love it. Don't you love the sound of that? I saved that. It was almost gone, and I'm so proud of it. It has come back beautifully. And over here, there's a couple things going on, but all of these little things you see popping up, when I took all those root balls out of there, I guess it still left little things because I'm getting more than I thought. And the hibiscus and that, what is that right there? Y'all know what that is. What is that? I don't know. But I got to plant that. And what's wrong with what's up with the sun? It's weird. Okay. It's weird. Good morning, Shellstales. This is my little garden I made. I never got to show y'all because a lot of things happened and I need to get back out here and help them out. But anyway, we got some tomatoes and these are just some little flowers. We got some peas. Broken rakes come in handy. Don't throw them away. And some squash. It's looking good. I don't know. That's a mystery from last year. It could be a piece of a squash, but I know it's a garden plant. I don't know what it is. And those are the little root balls I broke off. They're growing. You can see them. They're all coming back. Strawberry. This cucumber is looking good. Green peppers. Big beef tomato. And little Sicilies. Little Sicilies. They got them some doohickeys on there. And then I just put all my other plants along here for the time being. So anyway, Shellstales. And these little plants right here, they're pretty. I don't know what they are. They have they're a balloon plant or something. But I try to get stuff that comes back. I get tired of buying and planting stuff. And there are other little things that are growing that I planted. You know, when I took all the root balls out. And y'all, I killed my first snake. I gotta throw them away. But I hope I don't find any others. Gotta throw that away. And on that note, he was in here, up under my stuff right here. That's where he was at. And I'm pretty sure there's some more in there as well. But anyway, good morning, Shellstales. And today, on Tuesday's morning Shellstales, I planted some things. I hope they come back. They're coming back a little bit. I'm so proud of Miss Burgundy here. She's so beautiful. And that's another trying to come back. I took those apart. And that's what I'm getting. Trash. So I made myself my little garden yesterday. I'm getting ready to go on a trip. So I wanted to get everything out. And this is my little garden. So, again, it's a starter garden. I did good last year, but I don't know how good we're going to do this year. But anyway, we got tomatoes, sweet peas, squash. That's a mystery plant from last year, the garden plant. I'm not sure what that is. Strawberries, cucumbers, bell peppers, more tomatoes, the big tomatoes, and the little Sicily tomatoes. And then I planted things in these yesterday, y'all, because I ran out of planters. I got some corn in that. I hope that happens. But in these right here, I felt like, oh, blessed wherever they're going. I hope everybody's okay, Lord. Well, okay. Oh. All right. So, in these, I thought they were deep enough for like carrots to grow, some radishes to grow, some spinach, and some lettuce. And I tried 3 things of corn. So, we're going to see what happens with that. And all those are other little flowers that are just growing and doing stuff. Oh, those root ball things that I took out, that I did in the earlier video, those are all them coming back to life. I just put those in there so they can do their thing. And they're doing a good thing. Some of those little pots right there, they're coming back. And guess what? One grew out of the ground right there. So I'm going to let it grow at the edge of the garden. So anyway, and there's your little garden sign. And the next thing I did, because I'm going out of town, is, don't know how that's going to work, but did the same thing to sunflowers. And we'll see how all that goes. Don't know. It's an experiment. We'll all see together in science. So anyway, yeah, that's what I did yesterday. And also, one second. Also, we got the rest of this fence put up so the dogs can't go out into the field out there, because one of them likes to eat grass and all kind of stuff. And then we got this one put up yesterday. So you can barely see it, but they can't go to the front yard. So they'll stay back here. All right, it is definitely a chilly day. And guess what I have said, guys? What have you not seen this year? Oh, and I got all kind of little things going on right here. Yeah. And see how they go. Anyway, what have you not seen this year? It hasn't been hot, guys. By now, of course, I know weather's changed over the years, but it should be hot by now. It should have been hot at the end of April, going into May. It's June. I'm about to put on a sweatshirt. And then we're going to the beach to where it's supposed to be hot in the week. I don't know. I don't see it happening. Anyway, here's the rest of my stuff. All these spawned from one. All these banana trees. And that's my friend right there. It's growing great. Those come back every year. She comes back every year. And all these little things popping up. There's some banana plants in there. But all those little things popping up, I thought I cleared all the roots out of there when I did the root thing, but there was many more left. More bananas. That was the mother of all of them. Had that for 6 years. It's just now taking off again, but it stayed alive all this time. Those were in the pot, remember, of the root ball. Those are still coming up everywhere. And that's my beautiful baby. She's so pretty. She is so pretty. She was so tiny. I don't know what's up with these right here from Home Depot, but everything all them plants I got, I don't know, they just didn't do too good. But my avocado's doing great, and the dragon fruit, you know, it's coming along, it's not dying. And this right here got knocked down several times. I had to get a new pot because it got busted. And then, you know, my friendly palms. My friendly palms. And I cut bushes yesterday, and I got to get all that up. So, anyway, I'll catch you in the front. Okay, guys. This is what I did yesterday, too. That's old stuff I got to get up that I cut. And I've been putting mulch down, but got to clean it out because I cut stuff. But I cut these bushes. Let's fix this. Look. Holes in the ground. Holes in the ground. Anyway, that's the fence. Can't really see it, but it helps out. Anyway, so I cut bushes yesterday. I'll have to clean it up when I come home today. My shoes are getting all wet in this wet grass. Yard cap. Oh, and I planted those little flowers. I had some hanging out, but they didn't seem to do too good. It's a big rose bush. And I cut all this yesterday, so yeah, when I get back home, I gotta rake all that up so I can finish putting the mulch around that. And then I got some stuff to clean the house. You know, you hook it up to the hose pipe. And I'm gonna clean the house. And up there on the roof, shingles are coming off. He's gonna have to get on top of that before that becomes a problem. But I'm working on it, making it look decent. And then up here, y'all, I just want to show you this. I'm going to check it. We had a deer get hit right here, y'all, and I think it was one of the deer that came out of our woods, which is a tragedy. Well, the rain kind of washed it up. Not meaning to show gross stuff, but I'm checking on the mailbox. It got, look at that. I got to come up here and hit that because that is forensic stuff all over the mailbox. But anyway, oh, it kind of looks rough up there. Starting to get rough. Starting to get rough. Anyway, catch y'all back in a minute when I get in the car. Good morning, Shellstales. Look at the cornets. Look at the little drop of water on the cornet. Right there, some corn. And right there's some corn. And we're going to see what it does. And these are all my friends. I think these may be some like little cherry tomatoes, doohickeys. I don't know. I don't know what that plant said. But look, I got a pea. Not really, but a plant. I don't. Hey y'all, today on Shellstales, it's my little garden entrance. I guess Bandit's gonna go down it. All right. Look right here, guy. Look at the little cornets. Look at the little drop of dew on the cornets. Each one of them has a little drop of dew. Oh, how nice. Anyway, like here, what is this? I hope this is some kind of little cherry tomatoes. I'm not quite sure, but I hope so, you know, because they didn't have a name on them. And look, y'all, look at that. Look what I got. It's a pea. And it's another pea. And I guess those are going to be peas. And that's going to be squash. And that's a mystery garden plant. I didn't know garden plants could come back year after year. But I guess so. Look at that strawberry. Don't worry about them. They're going to live. Look at that. I got a strawberry. 2 little blooms. And that's going up the thing. I don't know how that's going to work out. Look at the cucumber. Something's eating it. Oh gosh. I got to do something about that. It's a fly. Bell peppers. They smell so good already. And this is a big beef tomato. But it ain't done nothing yet. But it is definitely grown. And little Sicilies over here, they're coming up under there. They're doing pretty. They're pretty. And I guess I see some little yellow ones in here. So maybe that's about to be blooms. And of course, all along there, I've just got them up there so the dogs don't mess in them. That's not how I wanted it. Okay, and you see all of those out through there? Sunflowers. Carrots. I was like, hey, no more planters. We'll make a planter. Radishes and spinach and lettuce and corn. All right. Look at the Hawaiian punch hibiscus, and look how the water is just sitting in there pooling with that. Isn't that nice? She's done with her bloom for the year. Still got a little bit right there, but oh yeah, but it'll stay green and pretty to the next. Hopefully it'll sprout another one. Okay. I hope you loved all that. And guess what? Guess what? I love you. And so does God. Amen. See you in the morning. It's already the morning. Didn't I say that? It's 4:31 now. Just sum the bottom up right quick. Or the ending up right quick. But again, I love you. And so does God. Amen. And I'll see you in a minute when the sun comes up.